In Little Rock, Arkansas, I'm Wendell Griffen and talking to you about the reality of two things in Arkansas. The governor of Arkansas today, Asa Hutchinson, announced that despite the fact that Arkansas is one of the leading states in the nation with increased number of positive COVID-19 and coronavirus positive findings, he's going to move to phase two and allow restaurants to begin to seat more clients or customers and do more business. Mind you, he says the increased number of positive findings is because we're having more testing. Excuse me. You don't create influenza by testing people with influenza. People have influenza because they get infected by the virus. The virus creates the flu, not the test. Governor, this is science. This is biology. The test does not cause the virus. People test positive because they have the virus. And so you cannot blame the test for the virus. You cannot say that we are having more people with positive findings because we're testing more. No, you're having more people with positive findings because they have more people being infected. Hello? It's science. It's called science. More people test positive for the sickness because there are more sick people. It's just like saying, hey, we found that there are more people who have broken bones. And we blame the x-rays. We say, the reason why we have more people with broken bones is because we have more x-rays. Hello? The x-rays don't cause the fractures. The x-rays simply show you who has the fractures. Now, that's just an example of how poorly thought out the governor's response is, but this is the way he's approaching this so that he can basically help the business community get more people in. Now, what's going to happen when more people get in? 2 weeks ago, a Memorial Day holiday, more people started doing stuff, jumping into pool parties and all that kind of business, and now we have an uptick 2 weeks later. Prediction: 2 weeks after we start to phase two, expect another uptick. And what will the governor do then? He won't blame the fact that he basically opened the door for more people to get into infecting each other. He's going to say, we had more tests. This is the poor process that we have for dealing with a public health crisis. Second problem. The governor yesterday announced the formation of a task force to deal with law enforcement. Now we have George Floyd being murdered by police in Minneapolis. We have Breonna Taylor being murdered by police in Louisville. We have Ahmaud Arbery being murdered by a former police officer in Georgia. We have video of police pushing a 75-year-old man down who is not harming anybody and causing him to have a closed head injury and go into ICU. And we're going to start a task force? A task force? Let's see, a task force is going to be named. Then they have to have a meeting. They have to decide what their priorities are. Then they have to do a report. I wonder how long it'll be before the report gets done. And then I wonder how long it'll be before the report is read. Then I wonder how long it'll be before the governor decides that the report isn't worth acting on. What desk, what bookshelf, what drawer does the report go in? In the meantime, black people are racially profiled every day. Excessive force is still going on every day. The governor just called out the National Guard in the capital city of Little Rock to enforce a curfew for peaceful protesters. Task force? No. People want change now, Governor. People want change now. Today, you could order the state police to investigate every excessive force incident involving a local law enforcement officer. Today, you could do that without a task force. Today, you could issue a directive banning chokeholds within the state police. You control the state police. Do that. Today, you could call on the General Assembly to pass a law stripping qualified immunity from police officers who are accused of excessive force incidents. You could do that today. You don't need a task force for that. That is, if you wanted to do something. But if you don't want to do anything, here's what you do. You hold a press conference and you announce the formation of a task force. And then when the task force takes time doing something, whenever people complain about nothing getting done, you say, well, I'm waiting for the task force. The task force isn't moving fast enough. This is the problem we have. We have a leadership problem. And this is the way the governor of Arkansas basically is addressing the issue of excessive policing. Ironically, the governor of Arkansas, who appoints a task force to deal with the immediate problem of excessive policing, is also the governor of the same state that sends Tom Cotton to the United States Senate to announce via an op-ed piece that he believes the military should be deployed and used against peaceful protesters. Welcome to Arkansas, once called the land of opportunity, no longer called that, now it calls itself the natural state, where neofascism appears to be on the rise.